Hello, everybody. I'm Mario Linhares, and I'm broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. As a matter of fact, I'm in the state of Rio de Janeiro. I'm in the city of Cabo Frio, Brazil. And since we're talking at SIPS of Science, Sustainability Without Borders, Science Without Borders, we are here at one more episode of SIPS of Science. And today, Dr. Florian Kongoli is in Brazil. He is again in the city of Corumbá, in the Brazilian Pantanal. And today, let me see if we can get a connection here with Dr. Florian. Just before we start, hello, Dr. Florian, can you hear me?
Hello, I hear you, Mario. How are you?
Very well. Dr. Florian is, as we usually say, he's the kind of engineer, he doesn't only stay at the office, right? So he's at a factory today. He's at a plant today, and you're dressed up as an engineer, even a hard helmet.
Well, I am an engineer with my colleague here, Fernand.
Yeah. Hello, Fernandez. How are you? So tell us, you're in Corumbá now today, and tell us a little bit about. You're not doing anything related to SIPS. You have a professional activity. You're an engineer. Yes.
Yeah, this is about high-tech company. I'm going to remove this.
Okay.
Professor Marquis will be joining soon. He's fixing his connections.
Okay.
I have him on the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I'm on the WhatsApp. Sorry. So he hopefully will be able to join soon. He's in San Diego, California.
Very good.
And he's the chair of Advanced Materials Symposium at SIPS.
Advanced Materials Symposium. Very good. Very good. He's a special in advanced materials, right? Even he works with space and aviation, right?
Exactly. He's the chair of Advanced Materials Symposium, and he has been chairing it for numerous years. Hopefully, he is to join us.
Okay, we are having some some connection issues with you, Dr. Florian.
We might expect some interference. Yes, I know, but because there are interferences. So, but everything, the symposium is about science, advanced materials. As on the other, first we produce the metals, and these are the basis of the developing of advanced materials later. So this is what normally things how it works. So you start somewhere and then you continue, You keep it. So this is the way it works. So if everything starts in the plant like this, to extract and refine materials, metals, and different ferrous and non-ferrous, and then it continues to develop new advanced materials in the lab and in laboratory. So I'm here with Fernandez, he's my colleague. We are working here together, and he can say about things if I am right or no.
Well, again, we are experiencing some connection issues with Dr. Florian. And meanwhile, while Dr. Florian... oh, you're back. You're back. Okay. Here we are
back. We are back.
And, yeah, okay. Yeah, we are having some connection issues.
These are to be expected. We have interference. It doesn't plan.
Okay, I see. I'm trying to get your image here, but your signal is a little weak. I cannot put you back on the. Let me see. I'm going to play a video here, Dr. Florian, about Thailand, about SIPS, and meanwhile we are going to try and solve this issue here remotely. Okay.
Okay.
So we'd like to thank everybody who's viewing, who's watching us. I would suggest that you subscribe here. You're watching this in a joint broadcast between TV Onda, Azul, and Flogen Star Reach. So wherever you're watching it, just subscribe and like the video. Leave your comment. You're expecting what you telling us what you want to see in further programs. This is SIPS of Science, and let's let you know a little bit more about Thailand. Can you hear me?
On the link. Your
Can you hear me? I cannot hear you, Dr. Florian. I'm sorry. Hello, Dr. Florian. Can you hear me?
Your host muted that.
So, hello everybody. I'm back, and
yes, Mario,
well,
we hear you.
You hear us? Good, good, good.
Yes.
By any chance, I cannot see you. Something happened in the switchboard here. I'm only watching the frozen video here from SIPS. I cannot see you. I apologize, everybody, for these technical issues we're experiencing. I don't know exactly where it came from. But can you hear me, Dr. Florian?
I hear you very well. But again, there are interferencing while in the plant, there are interferencing, then we should be these difficulties are expected.
Well, I think now I think it's getting better. But well, let's go. What about Professor Marquis? Did you talk to him?
Well, I don't know. I was on the phone with him, but he's not finding the links to get in. I also told him what to do, but he's not able to. Again, apparently we'll be able to join him later, but let's continue.
Well, okay. So, but we were talking about this symposium about the advanced materials. Yeah, this is your specialty, one of your specialties,
Yes.
isn't it? Your PhD
But what I
was
was
in advanced
saying,
materials.
what I was saying when the line got up. So everything starts here from plants like this, which need sustainable development and everything. That's why I'm here with my friend Fernand. Fernandez, please tell us why this plant is important for the world. Just keep it like that.
Yes, this plant is very important. Now about
It's okay. No, just why is it for this
plant is very important for the world because we produce a lot of big iron material to produce steel.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
He says very interesting.
Yeah. In terms of industry and all that, steel is one of the most important materials, isn't it, Dr. Florian?
Yes, steel is the most important material in the world today. Facilities, the human facilities, and this can tell us why steel is still very important in the world today.
Everything depends on the steel. Here we produce from the iron ore, and we use charcoal also, and produce the pig iron. The pig iron goes to the big company, and produce steel. The steel will produce everything in the world.
Very. So this is, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is the main point that I wanted Fernando to say. So it's everything in the world. To reply to your question, everything starts here. So as Fernando said, everything starts at this point, and the new advanced materials that Professor Marquis is sharing starts from this. So they develop new in every field of life, and this is why this symposium is important.
Interesting. This symposium is one of the oldest ones at SIPS, isn't it?
One of the oldest ones, and this is due to Professor Marquis, that he has been chairing that symposium many years, and he has been one of the most successful symposia in SIPS.
Very good. I had the opportunity of meeting Dr. Marquis twice, one in Rio de Janeiro and the other in Thessaloniki in Greece. Yes, where you and him you presented lectures at the Aristoteles University. Yes, in Thessaloniki.
In Greece and in Rio de Janeiro, yes.
Yeah.
So you met him several times.
Yeah, but the thing about Greece that caught my attention is that we were there surrounded by ruins that were like 2,500 years old. And we were talking about science, about sustainability, me, you, and Professor Marquis, and the world has come a long way, and SIPS is about it, isn't it?
Yes, SIPS is about it. So that's why, SIPS gather together engineers, like here, where we are here, like my colleague Fernandez, scientists, academics, CEOs, directors, managers. So in all fields of life. And now we have medicine. We have 3 symposia on medicine, how new technologies are applied into medicine, in oxidative stress, etc. So it's a 360 degrees. But we are the only one that bring together engineers with academics, with lawyers, with politicians, with all fields of life, even including medicine. And this was saw through last time in Paphos, where in a room we had a mix of Nobel laureates, engineers, medical doctors, economists, and also CEOs. So in one room you had all these people together, from various countries and from various disciplines, and this is unique for SIPS. So this is what we do, is synergy between people. That's why we organize all these things in the best place in the world, and this is a gift for science, for engineers and scientists, because normally, the expression, engineers and scientists work like horses, but they are credited like cats.
Yeah.
So this is what we are undo. We undo myths. We give opportunity to engineers to get to the highest level of society, getting in touch and be friends with Nobel laureates, with academics, with economists, with lawyers, with medical doctors, you name it. Everything is in SIPS. So, in Rio de Janeiro, when we did in 2018, in that room, João Ricardo, the politician from Rio de Janeiro, and the medical doctor was there. And he said, "Oh, I've never been in a room with so many professions getting together." So everyone is there.
You know that I was talking to him another day, and he's very excited about going to Thailand, because he said 2 years without SIPS is too much.
2 years without SIPS is too much. So he is invited.
Yeah, he's invited. He said
we can send him an invitation.
We are going on the same flight, probably, me and him.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, we're going to talk. We are talking about this. We might, as a matter of fact, have a lot of guys here from Brazil. You see?
Yeah. But to tell the truth, I enjoy being with Fernand and coming in the place. This is one of my hobbies. This is one of my good parts. And he knows we work so hard, but also we enjoy. We went.
Yes.
Exactly. We went together in Bonito, and we had a lovely time.
Oh, Fernandez was in Bonito. I saw some of your videos on Instagram. Yes.
Yes, Fernando, no Instagram. We have not published it yet in Instagram. Oh, Instagram? No, I don't know. It's not yet published.
No, so it was WhatsApp. I don't remember, but I saw the video of you on
Bonito. I sent it to you in WhatsApp, but it's not public.
Oh, that's it.
We will do it public. But Fernando is the most lovely guy. The guy that yells the strongest.
Yeah.
He used the therapy, screaming therapy. But very nice. One of those videos is Fernando is the guy that jumps in the water first from the boat. From the boat.
Oh, it was him.
And I am the second one.
It was him.
Yeah.
Did he check if there are alligators in the river or?
No, there is no alligator.
Oh, okay. No alligators in the river.
There are anacondas. There are sucuris, by the way. Sucuris.
Oh, yeah, but
which is equivalent of anaconda.
Well, I don't think we are in their diet. Sucuris are very big, but by any chance, Fernando, are you from Mato Grosso do Sul, or where are you from?
No, he's Mineiro.
Oh, he's Mineiro. Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Mineiro.
Why? For the ones who don't know us in Minas, people say why a lot.
From all over.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Is that the wine you're saying? I get it.
I said that in Minas, Mineiro say a lot why. Sorry? Say that again, Fernando. Unfortunately, the image is,
can you repeat, Mario?
freezing.
Oh, I know.
Say that again, Fernando.
Interference. No, but we didn't get your question. Can you repeat the question?
No, I asked Fernando to say that again because it froze and I didn't hear. I asked Fernando to repeat what he said.
What? So please repeat what you said. So you are from in
Ouro Preto, but I live in Nobre since 1986. I worked before in Gerdau for more than 30 years.
Very good.
But
very
Gerdau
good.
is Divinópolis.
Interesting. Interesting. It's so he's from Ouro Preto. Very good. Very good. Beautiful city too. And
I'm trying to.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Continue.
No, I wanted to go back to SIPS again, to move the talk back to SIPS again.
Yes. So it's a pity because we are not able to get with Professor Marquis. I have here on the WhatsApp, but apparently he is not able to get the link. Oh well, the link is there, but he's not able to get into the channel. He's not getting the option continue without adding channels. So he apparently is not able to get that.
Very, very amazing, interesting this. I don't know what's going on. So probably, we are going to wait for him on a further moment probably. But we can talk more about the symposium anyway, about this material symposium. You're going to say that he's going to chair it. How many works are going to be presented at this symposium? Not at SIPS, at this symposium specifically. Do you have an idea?
Well, it's about, I don't know, it's close to 100, I guess. I have to check. But this is one of the most successful symposiums we have had for a long time. And this is chaired by Professor Marquis. Hopefully he will be able to join us. Then we would have some direct input from him, the chair. Hopefully he is trying, but apparently the link is not getting through there. Or you should send him a link directly.
I don't have his WhatsApp with me here.
Well, I can send you his WhatsApp.
But you did send him the link. I don't see why.
It's the same link.
It's the same link. It won't make a difference. It won't make a difference. I don't know exactly what's going on. It's a pity.
But we can do it again with a different subject with Professor Marquis.
Great. But let's continue about this. This material. What I'm going to open here. What it says. To the how do you call it? The description of the symposium, because I'm not a scientist, as most people who watch us know. I'm a journalist, so I try to get updated with the things, but I'm not really a specialist about this. But this symposium here specifically.
I can say a few words. You don't need to read it. I can say it.
Okay, so go ahead.
Advanced material applied in many fields of life, in nanomaterials, in nanotechnologies, in health, medicine, in various fields. So this is new advanced material. This is a huge field of developing today. But they start from this plant here, and then they go there. Professor Marquis would have explained this in more detail, but unfortunately he is not able to get in. But this is, if you are doing work about sustainability, advanced materials are one that really affects sustainability. New advanced materials have to fill the three criteria of sustainability. To protect the environment and be recyclable, to develop the economy, it adds value to the economy, and at the same time develop the society. All these materials are help directly with sustainability. So that's why this symposium has been one of the best. It's a pity that Professor Marquis was not able to join, but I think this is what makes it a strong symposium within SIPS. For years, has been like this for years.
Dr. Florian, let me ask you a question about this. Can you give me an example of advanced material? Someone that people can recall, a name.
Well, advanced materials is a very wide field. So you can create from the composite materials, the new materials that you can build the airplanes. They are not metallic. They are a composite, carbon.
Like ceramics, for example.
Well, not ceramics. There are many all kinds of ceramics, but no, it is a kind of carbon-based materials, nanomaterials. So they are lighter than metals, but still they cannot compete metals as it is for the moment. So metals is still the king, and it is recyclable, fully recyclable, etc. But materials is a combination. It could be intelligent materials, could be nano-based carbonic materials. The new airplanes today are the body of the airplane use a lot, nanomaterials and special kind of combined materials, which combine so many elements, and they are lighter in weight and lighter they have various properties that are very, very good for aviation. There are new materials that can be used in the medical field for prostheses, for replacing human organs. For example, in France, in Nantes, where I was, they were developing. There is a strong cooperation between medical department in the hospital and Institute Jean Lamour Institute to develop new materials that can help the human heart beat.
I see.
When you want to have the sickness, it's human. The beating of the heart is not as it should be. There are special materials that you can put, but they have to fulfill a certain criteria to be not rejected by human body, to be elastic enough, to have special elastic properties, and at the same time to fulfill the things that you need to fulfill, like protecting the heart or making the heart beat. For example, there are special materials that can be used today. Stents. You can put in the arteria, and these stents there are special materials that need to fulfill various criteria, and this is a huge field of development.
Yeah. I'm very thankful for this, but very grateful for this, because I myself have 3 stents. I had a heart attack 2 years ago, and I had to introduce 3 stents. And thanks to this new material, I had a second chance. I and millions of people around the world had a second chance.
Yeah, they have stents, but also this technology that puts stents in the arteria. So these are all new materials, elastic materials and properties. And it's a huge, infinite field. That's why this symposium is one of the this symposium is one of the best, and Professor Marquis has done a great job. It's a pity he cannot join us.
Well,
today,
it is a pity.
I think we're gonna do another. With Professor Marquis.
We will for sure. We will for sure. And until then, and we're going to be glad to talk to him, because he's a great, besides being a great professional, great academic, a great scientist, he's a great human being too, and very nice conversation. I enjoyed
without this plan where me and Fernand are.
Yes.
None. Why, Fernand?
Say that again, Dr. Florian. Say that again. Without this plant, what?
So, well, without this plant, we don't have advanced materials, because plants use different materials starting from steel and other components to develop this advanced material. That's why people behind me and people like Fernand are the most important people in the world. And this has to be understood. And with that, we
thank you very much, Fernand.
To get the message. Thank you very much, Fernand.
Yes.
Why? Because these people produce. So there is a business of blah, 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 in the business of producing. here we start with producing. If we don't produce here, you can speak every day and you don't get anything. But you can, if you don't produce, you can speak all the time, and without producing, we have nothing. Then this we start here, and then steel and iron and then materials, with non-materials, and these are parts that create the advanced materials. So if you want to speak of advanced materials, you have to start here. That's what I'm saying. This probably can be considered the first part of advanced material life. And then the next day, next week probably, we will make sure that we have Professor Marquis in San Diego, California with us as a second part to treat more after this plant as advanced material.
Very good, very good. That would do. That would do. So I think since we are having, we've talked a lot about this yet. This is the first part about advanced materials. Then next week we're going to continue. So I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Florian. Would like to thank Engineer Fernandez too for
thanking you for being here with us.
Yes. And I would like to open the microphone so that you can make some final considerations before we show one more movie and finish today's episode. Go ahead, Dr. Florian.
Well, I already said it. The most important part for me is that everything starts here. The most important people are Fernand and people that are behind me. From here, everything starts. From the technologies in medicine. New technology, they use metals and they use different materials, etc. From the new advanced materials, from nanotechnology, etc., for carbon, etc. So everything starts here. So this Fernand says, here is the base. So the base of pioneering. And these people are, that's what we try to recognize. That's why we bring science and engineers as a highest level of society. Because this is a joint, it's a 360 degree, bringing engineers with Nobel laureates, with medical doctors, with academics, with lawyers. So we have everything. In this part of the world, where it's a specific field, for example, medicine, specific field, for example, engineering, specific field for copper, nickel, cobalt, or iron and steel. But we have all these 50 symposia covering all these fields, including we have 2 symposia for iron and steel this time, and we have other symposia in non-ferrous metals. So these are brought together, and everything, the glue that makes this fit together is sustainability. So from this end, this is one of the first about 50 symposia we have. So, and I'll ask Fernand if he agrees with this, and if he wants to add something.
Yeah, I would like to have Fernand say goodbye. Final words. Yeah. Fernandes or Fernando? Is it Fernandes or Fernando?
He can show you outside, show you the metal. And right now, we are producing here. Sorry, please.
I don't think he can be. This is a 24-hour production.
The light against the window, you cannot see the other side.
But it's 24 hours.
What is this, a furnace? A furnace?
Sorry? Yeah.
Is it a furnace? The reactor. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Well, unfortunately, we cannot see it.
It's
24-hour production. So engineering never stops. Correct. Well, that's it. Thank you very much, Dr. Florian. Thank you very much, Fernandez. Thank you very much, Dr. Florian. Before we start, we finish our broadcast today. Yeah, exactly. Before we finish our broadcast today, I would like to show one more video about SIPS, one more teaser. And then we are going to have our final considerations here. So let's take a look at this. Well, that's it then, everybody. I'm Mario Linhares.
Okay.
I would like to thank everybody who watched today. Watched us today. We had Dr. Florian and Engineer Fernandez. Did you say anything, Dr. Florian? Did you call me?
Since we are meeting Professor Fernandez, so that's the we as the advanced materials inform, we treat today mostly the upstream. Now, probably next week or after that, we're gonna see with as a part 2 of advanced materials. We'll make sure that Professor Fernando, Professor Marquis, Fernand, Marquis. You see, we have 2 Fernand Claudio. His name is Fernand Marquis. Here we have Fernandez Rodriguez. So we have 2 from different one famous engineer all his life and one famous academic from San Diego, California. So,
and he's originally Portuguese. He's originally Portuguese.
He speaks Portuguese.
Professor
He asked if you speak Portuguese. So
no, not Fernandes. Professor Fernand.
Fernand this is another coincidence. Professor Fernand Marquis from Portugal. Also Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a Portuguese. So, but
very
anyway,
good,
the next part, we'll make sure that Professor Fernand Marquis is there. Yeah. We'll solve this issue, and this will concentrate more on the upstream. I mean, on the advanced materials in the second part, and it makes sense because the symposium covers all this.
Okay, Dr. Florian, thank you very much, and I would like to thank everybody that watched today, and apologize for the technical issues we had today. The connection was really rough, but as we said, Dr. Florian was broadcasting from a plant in the middle of Pantanal. So today the connection issues were a little worse than usual, but it was worth it. It was a big pleasure having Fernando here. And we'll see you next week, next Thursday at 10 p.m. GMT in Brazil. Today, in Rio de Janeiro, it's 5. It started at 7 p.m. If you are in Montreal, 6 p.m. now during the summertime, and in Europe, most of Europe, it's going to be around 10, 11, and in Asia, it's going to be in the morning. But you can watch it right after the premiere, and we are going to leave the video here forever. So it's a joint production, as I said, from Flogen.org and tvondaazul.com.br. It's a pleasure having you here. I'm Mario Linhares, and broadcasting from Cabo Frio, Brazil. It's an honor having you guys. See you next time.